In this fast-paced world, one thing will always remain a constant for Benson Wilson.
It's nice to be on this whenua, my tūranga waiwai, mangere.
It's almost a decade since he moved to London to further his studies, and now he's taking a trip down memory lane.
It's quite a good representation of how diverse and multicultural New Zealand is, Aotearoa, and I think, if anything, it gives you perspective. You have all ages here. It was also kind of like the hub where everyone came to get their food, where everyone came to get their says, their clothes, where, like the church uniforms were all made. Nearly every single store here brings back a memory.
The Sāmoan baritone is making his New Zealand opera principal role debut as Shenard in the Italian production La Bohème.
If you like Filipino Korean dramas, you're going to love this. It's full of drama. There's laughter. There's a really interesting love story, a couple of love stories within it. But then there's also loss, and our people love telling stories. And I think this is the Italian way of telling stories. And we love singing, so it kind of just pairs all these things together.
It's a story that resonated with him since high school, but Benson admits opera came as a surprise.
It was never my plan to be an opera singer, to be honest. It kind of came out of just following what I was passionate about, and the tools and the gifts that God had given me. So I can't say that this was the plan, but it definitely is my reality, and I'm grateful for that.
In 2016, he hit a high note, winning the prestigious Lexus Songquest competition in Auckland. On his side, his family and his faith.
I think having Christ as a rock to lean on, especially when times get tough, because it is a highly competitive industry to be in. You always have like your little mustard seed of faith that you always go back to and can always lean on, especially when times get hard. So my faith has played a huge part in where I am today.
Married to Samoan opera singer Isabella Moore, they now live and work in the UK, where they've had an audience with royalty.
I have sung on many stages and in front of many people, but I think the most moving thing for me during this performance was almost, I had this like out-of-body moment where I was listening to the sounds and the words and the language of my ancestors echo through Westminster Cathedral, where the British royal family are all crowned, and to hear sounds of home echo through these halls for me was so surreal.
His voice reverberating on stage, bringing to life Puccini's 130-year-old opera to New Zealand audiences.
I am taking every day as it comes, step by step. I mean, as a young boy within the Mangere Town Centre, I would have never dreamed that I even would have left Mangere. And I'm grateful and I'm humbled to be able to even do this.